The affair of the diamond necklace, 1785, was a scandal that rocked the French monarchy and significantly tarnished the reputation of Queen Marie Antoinette, contributing to the growing discontent that eventually led to the French Revolution. The story begins in the mid-1770s when Louis XV of France commissioned the most exquisite and expensive diamond necklace ever made. The necklace, designed by Parisian jewelers Charles-Auguste Baumer and Paul Bassange, consisted of 647 diamonds, weighed about 2,800 carats, and was valued at 2 million livres, a staggering sum at the time. However, before Louis XV could present the necklace to his mistress, Madame du Barry, the king died in 1774, and the necklace remained unsold. When Louis XVI ascended to the throne, Baumer and Bassange offered the necklace to the new queen, Marie Antoinette. However, Marie Antoinette, known for her extravagance, declined the offer. Despite her love for luxury, she felt the necklace was too expensive, especially given the financial strain on the French treasury. This is where Jeanne de La Motte, a woman of noble birth but limited means, enters the story. Jeanne was married to Nicolas de La Motte, a French soldier. Jeanne was ambitious and sought to improve her status by any means necessary. She became involved with Cardinal de Rohan, a high-ranking but disgraced member of the clergy who desperately sought to regain favor at the court of Versailles, especially with the queen. Jeanne devised a plan to exploit Rohan's desperation. She led the cardinal to believe that she was a close confidant of the queen and could mediate on his behalf. Rohan, eager to regain the queen's favor, readily believed Jeanne's lies. Jeanne even went as far as to forge letters purportedly from Marie Antoinette to Rohan, expressing affection and a desire for reconciliation. Jeanne's plot thickened when she convinced Rohan that the queen wanted to secretly purchase the diamond necklace, but could not do so openly due to financial and political reasons. According to Jeanne, the queen needed Rohan to act as an intermediary to buy the necklace on her behalf. Rohan, blinded by the hope of regaining favor, agreed without hesitation. To further convince Rohan, Jeanne arranged a nighttime meeting in the gardens of Versailles with a woman who resembled the queen. This woman, Nicole Leguet d'Oliva, was an unwitting participant who had been hired by Jeanne to play the role of Marie Antoinette in the dark, further convincing Rohan that he was indeed in the queen's good graces. Believing that he was acting on the queen's orders, Rohan negotiated the purchase of the necklace from Baumer and Bassange, promising them that the queen would pay for it in installments. The jewelers, trusting the cardinal's involvement, handed over the necklace. Jeanne and her accomplices promptly took possession of the necklace. However, instead of delivering it to the queen, Jeanne and her husband began selling off the diamonds individually in London to fund their lavish lifestyle. When the jewelers approached the queen to ask for payment, Marie Antoinette was shocked and denied any knowledge of the transaction. The scandal broke publicly on August 15, 1785, when Rohan was arrested in the Hall of Mirrors at Versailles. The subsequent trial captivated all of France, as it involved high-ranking members of the nobility, clergy, and the queen herself. Rohan, who had believed he was acting on the queen's behalf, was humiliated but was ultimately acquitted by the Parlement of Paris, largely due to his status and the anti-royalist sentiment among the judges. Jeanne de La Motte, however, was found guilty. She was sentenced to be whipped, branded with a V for volus, meaning thief, on each shoulder, and imprisoned. Her husband managed to escape, and Nicole d'Oliva, who had been deceived, was acquitted. Jeanne later escaped from prison and fled to London, where she published scandalous memoirs, further tarnishing the queen's reputation. Although Marie Antoinette was innocent of any wrongdoing, the scandal severely damaged her reputation. The French public, already burdened by economic hardship and influenced by anti-monarchical sentiment, saw the affair as further proof of the Queen's supposed extravagance and moral corruption. Pamphlets and satires circulated widely, painting Marie Antoinette as a manipulative and greedy figure. The affair of the diamond necklace became a symbol of the corruption and excesses of the French court. It contributed to the erosion of trust in the monarchy, exacerbating the already volatile social and political climate in France. Marie Antoinette's involvement in the scandal, even though she was innocent, added to the growing chorus of voices calling for revolution. The scandal did not directly cause the French Revolution, but it was a significant contributing factor. It showcased the disconnect between the monarchy and the people, highlighting the disparities that would soon erupt into full-scale revolution in 1789. Thus, the affair of the diamond necklace stands as a tragic example of how deception, ambition, and the pursuit of power can have far-reaching consequences, altering the course of history.